Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, the YouTuber Succession series. In the last episode, we did a few things. Of course, we were again trying to maintain stability in the Empire, had to make some maneuvers there. We also changed the succession law to primogeniture to make sure that Ioannis, however you pronounce his name, retained basically being the heir, because Eudoxios here was sick with cancer. You know, he was 8 years old when he died. So, and I didn't want to risk giving someone this character because that just would have been cruel. And as I figured would happen, as soon as we changed the law, the kid died, basically invalidating the need for the law. So, it is what it is. The other thing that happened is we had smallpox basically pop up in our region here. Is it still kicking around? No, it's not. Slow fever is moving around. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But so our son here ended up getting smallpox, but apparently he survived it fine. He's no longer under the effects of smallpox. So that is good. And then the Viceroyalty of Greece came back to us. We handed that back out, but we managed to inherit a war that Greece was fighting up here. After all of that. So we need to go take care of that business. And actually, I was looking at the earlier episodes, and yeah, this whole section of territory up here, like from here up, is all new conquests by Greece during our reign, which, you know, kind of happened on the sidelines there that I wasn't even aware of. So, you know, it's not entirely a terrible thing for our vassals to expand the empire on their own. Just as long as they don't become too powerful to deal with. And that is where the viceroyalties kind of come into play, because they don't stay, you know, they don't stay ruler of that territory forever. So, alright, what we are going to do here is we're going to raise the army. We're going to fight this war. So, let's raise the army. Get everybody up and running. Oh, I forgot about that right there, but it's no big deal. I'm probably also going to need to raise the fleet levies as well. Do I need all the vassal fleets, or will 100 ships be enough? I think 100 ships will probably be enough. Let's bring all the ships to Constantinople for now. All these guys could probably just disband. Don't need those. But all of this, all of you guys, everybody gather together there. Constantinople. Everybody else over here. Well, minus you. Gather together. Gather together here. I can hold 46,000 troops. So yeah, we should be good there. Now, these troops. Actually, let's disband those. We're not going to use those. You guys march over here. Defeat. Reveling and carousing is over. Victory. Okay. So we need to siege back the territory that they have taken. What's this? My daughter lacks education focus. She is an idolizer. She is conscientious and she is depressed, but she is the quick one. Conscientious idolizer. We'll get her stewardship. More defeat. Lords of Griefs have approved the institution of regulated inheritance law. That wasn't anything I did. But actually that's something we want, so that's fine. With the 71%. Upon conclusion of the long council meeting, decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many. Time seems to slip away later. As you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. I'll call for help. You notice Despot Nicodim II of Serbia standing next to you. He seems to contemplate helping you, but is not responding to your pleads. Just before you pass out, you see him bringing the rest of the counselors out and look at you in pity before they help you. We gain the trait Drunkard, and we become bitter rivals with the Despot of Serbia. Oh, that's not good. And Constantinople is doing very well. So, the Despot of Serbia, which is... well, that's the Despot of Croatia. He's my friend. Despot of Serbia. You. Okay, so we don't like each other anymore. Right, we have got to get troops. Actually, I don't think we even need the boats. At least not up here anyway. Let's get the boats down here. Alright, you guys merge in. The interesting thing is going to be where are we going to put 15,000 troops. I see. Let's get them up here. Can I put them there? I can. We'll march them directly in there. I put them here. Actually, let's put them here. During my stay in Rome, I found a great philosopher who has agreed to help me with my studies to enhance culture in the country. Yes, we'll throw a little money around there. Oh, are you really gonna go through there? That's no, don't go through there. That would be a terrible idea. Ooh, good thing I caught that. Alright. Let's have you swing through there. Marching 15,000 troops through the mountains in a foreign territory. Can we... yeah, let's just assault this stuff down. Alright, so now we're good there. Alright, same deal here. Just assault it down. Just assault it down. Assault. There we go. Victory, victory, victory. What else is giving him war score? Lost control of heaves. Lost control of pest. Okay. Lost some battles. And 43.75% ticking war score. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to give you our best commanders, which we have some pretty darn good commanders. We're going to march in there, and you guys are going to march here. News from across the sea. Rumors have reached Europe of a titanic struggle taking place across the Great Sea in the homeland of the Aztecs. The Aztecs themselves rarely discuss it with outsiders, but it appears they have been locked in a deadly war for some time with the Tawanitsuyu, a great empire from the mountains and jungles far to the south of Tenochtitlan. They are ruled by the Sapa Inca, who is allegedly the direct descendant of some kind of sun god. The stories are to be believed. The warriors of the Inca are armed with mysterious thunder sticks capable of felling a man from a great distance. The Aztec have only recently been able to halt their advance, in large part thanks to their mounted warriors riding horses imported from Europe. Thundersticks? Sun gods? I have no time for this nonsense. Alright, you guys just assault this stuff down. Boom, boom. Take it back. And get over here. We are winning this battle handily. Very good. Very good. Alright. Take our territory back. Perfect. Where can we park 14,000? Let's park them over here. I can survive. Very good. Victory. Oop. Before they take that back. As she's growing older, I can see that Eusebia could use some guidance. No. She can learn on her own. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. Proud. What does that do? Monthly prestige. Humble. Monthly piety. Let's get proud. Sure. Alright, we are 100% war score. Offer peace. Enforce our demands. Boom. Alright. We don't necessarily want to have that, but let's stand down. Stand everybody down. There we go. And there is my retinue. Now, we actually hold this. Now, who should hold this? Let's see, de jure duchies, right? No, it's de jure duchies. It's kind of its own thing. Alright. Let's do this. What makes the most sense? De jure kingdoms. Greece. Alright, let's do it this way. Let's find a character in my realm who is a man, who is not in prison, who is not a ruler, who is my religion and my culture, who is an adult, who is not part of a great house, who has good stewardship. So you. Grant Lane a title. We want to include lower titles, and we're going to give him this county. Right, there we go. And then we are going to transfer that vassalage to the Exarch of Greece. At least that's the plan anyway. Yeah, there you are. Transfer that vassalage. So now everything should look a little bit better. And when the Viceroyalty of Greece comes back, then that will come back as another independent county. Trying to free this up is going to cause a lot of trouble, but we'll see how it goes. What do we need? We need a commander. A couple of commanders. Yes, you definitely. And personal combat skill, morale, damage, paler, cruel, martial influence. Actually, you're probably better. The ecumenical patriarch. Alright, so we are 59 years old. Oh, we have a son who, or a grandson, who's dull and fussy. Which grandson? Is this the eldest grandson? Yes, the eldest. He is fussy and he is dull. Yeah. Fussy actually helps with the intrigue education. I'm not sure how useful the intrigue is going to be for a potential ruler, but that's what we got. So let's get him intrigue education. Unfortunately, I think that's the heir of our heir at the moment, unless whoever plays this guy flips it Ultimogenitor, and then it'll make this kid the heir. Ooh, this kid. Let's get him duty focused. And let's see if I can actually get him as my ward. No, we can't do that. He's not 6 years old yet. Okay. Dear Emperor Orestes of the Imperial Momentum, during your wife's recent visit to Busaso... Man, my wife gets around. Way down there. I've had a great time discussing similarities between our people. Well, they were part of the Empire for a while there. Yeah, we'll take it. I did release those because, I mean, they're just a bit more trouble than they're worth at the moment. I mean, if somebody wants to, you know, push south through here and go grab that back, by all means. It's just, their troops would never be in any fights. They're just pretty useless territory, to be perfectly honest. And not, you know, part of the ancient Roman Empire either. Let's see. Threat is down to 73%. We have a dangerous faction, really? Independence. You. Could I assassinate you? I could. Queen of Aragon. I tried this once before. Oh, we got infliction spreading through the Imperium. Slow fever. And it's almost here. I don't necessarily want to close the gates just yet. Let's see. Commander. We'll just go with you. I received word from my co-conspirator, Mayor Evangelos, that the bowmen are in place and waiting for the right moment to strike at Queen Agnes. Approve the plan. Please don't reveal my complicity in this. Everybody just be cool. Invite the plot. Find a plot to fabricate a claim on the county of Zeta. No. Success! Queen Agnes was caught in a deadly arrow crossfire between the scroll depository and a grassy knoll. The story we concocted about a lone bowman seems to be working perfectly. One less threat to the establishment, indeed. And now, her daughter, who is much more amenable to our rule, is now in place. And she's a lunatic. Let's throw a little money at her way. Just to kind of help solidify. And she's arbitrary. Alright, well, let's... While we have good treasury, let's go ahead and try to spend some more money again, which, you know, was a project that we've been working on. Militia quarters. The fall of the Great Plains. The Aztec have come to terms with their fear of horses, and several breeders have been established in the valley of Anahuac in their homeland. There's precious little information from overseas, but from what can be pieced together, it seems the Aztec have used their new cavalry regiments to great effect in finally pacifying the stubborn rivals on the northern plains. The Shoshone dominions and the Sioux Commonwealth have already been incorporated into the growing empire, and Aztec armies are now marching towards the last holdouts of the free Iroquois city-states on the Atlantic coast. It may only be a matter of time before the entire continent is ruled from the great imperial city of Tenochtitlan. The same must never happen here. I wonder if any of that would be reflected in a conversion to EU4. Though I think converting to EU4 in this game would be tough because, well, we wouldn't be able to do succession there. Let's see, training grounds, work on that. Jihad for Egypt. The great Sunni Caliph Uwais has decided to call jihad against the Kafirs in the Sultanate of Egypt. He urges all righteous Sunni Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Emperor Orestes of the Imperial Momentum for the glory of Islam. Oh boy. to arms, indeed. The pox-ridden drunkard Orestes, may you be sewn up alive in the belly of a dead camel. The formal declaration of war, and our army shall meet on the field of battle. Oh, crud. Okay, well, let's not spend that money, because all of a sudden we're in a war. We still have vassal levies raised too long. And we are 59. We could die here at any minute. All right. What are we dealing with? So this is Sunnis, right? Sunni jihad for Egypt. Sunnis. There are a lot of Sunni. A lot of Sunni. But because this is a holy war, we could potentially have the rest of the Orthodox states join us. Or nobody would join in there. And, so far, these guys haven't. Only the Sakakahid have joined in. How many troops they have? 31,000 troops by themselves. We have 39,000 troops. This is going to be interesting. We just have to prevent them from holding any territory in Egypt. Okay, so get the armies back in the field. The army's back in the field. Oh, and we're gonna need the ships as well. Oh, nope, that's not what we want to do. We need fleet levies. Vassal fleets. Alright, let's gather all the fleets. Move them here. We're going to need everybody. Everybody. Okay. Where do I want to gather? Where do I want to gather? All of this definitely gather here. Constantinople. All of you guys gather there as well. And all of this. Gather to Rome. All you guys gather Constantinople. You guys gather to Rome. We're gonna have a couple of guys that got raised up underneath the raiders, which there's not a lot I can do about that. Those guys over there. Another commander. Let's see. Personal combat skill. We'll have to go with you. These guys just disband because they're just going to get caught. Alright, they're gathering their forces. If I can get them isolated and defeat them in detail, then we can win this. It's a matter about playing smart. Not engaging where we don't have to. And hitting them where we can. Offer join war. Who is joining? The Petty Kingdom of Essex. We definitely accept. How the Aztecs... Okay, they have gathered a little bit more territory up there in Ireland. Victory. Okay, our vassals are fighting off those guys there. Alright, so you... gather up. We still have some more troops coming in. Let's see, that's 12,000... 43... Okay, so yeah, we could definitely put a pretty big army down there in Egypt. Alright, you guys merge. We still have troops coming in. Yeah, we still have troops coming in. The Lords of Italy approved the institution of the disallowed vassal wars law. Okay. That's in Italy. Which actually we handed out as a viceroyalty, so that's of really no consequence as far as our kingdom is concerned. More commanders, jeez. Actually, I think because we are in a defensive war and it is a holy war, the vassals are not being cranky about having their levies raised. So that's nice. We still have a few more armies marching in. It seems that nobody else has joined in yet on their jihad. These guys haven't joined. Arranged betrothal. My daughter with the Empire of Francia. No. Because I think that might result in a non-aggression pact. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived in the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements of the night. Very well, with the men. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you with the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving. And dawn breaks, the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a tourist command in a foreign language, and a young man steps forward. This eunuch will serve you well. This is the second time this has happened. The merchant says his loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. That's very kind. You accept his gift. No. Do I have to betroth her to somebody? Let's see. Like maybe you? With a matrilineal marriage? Yeah. Let's do that. Just to keep people from trying to... Oh, let's see. You guys, march over there. So far, they haven't even... Let's see. Siege. Oh, that's just... raiders. Okay, so... the entire army, or at least most of it, Despot Iyasu is no longer steward. Alright, we need another commander. Open council position, we need a new steward. Do we have anybody who's a powerful vassal? The Exarch of Italy is a good steward. The Despot of Tariqa. Actually, anybody in a faction? No, no factions. Let's go with you, the Exarch of Italy. Let's just do that. And we will tell you to collect taxes. Alright, there we go. Let's load these guys up on the boats. Let's bring them down here, because they should be able to hold there. Yep, they're good. There's an army. We can defeat that army. Oh, 10,000 men. I have 18,000. Let's get our best commanders. Let's march over there. Let's grab these boats. Let's swing over here. She's growing older. I can see that Romaine used some guidance in one of my experience areas. Diplomacy. This is my chance to make an effort for her for the sake of her education. She's our daughter. Emperor gets too honest, getting a -10 general opinion. Nope. Tell her she's gonna need to learn on her own. Hold it, hold it, hold it. No, you hold up here. I want to make sure that they get... No, we're not sending our heir out as a commander. Accept to join wars? Yes. Emperor Jean the Butcher of Francia will join our war. Young Eusebia has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. Excellent. He wants to marry... Hold on. No. I'm not having you marry into the family. Alright. Let's get in here. Let's smash this army. Coming in with reinforcements. You guys load up. Can I drop somewhere near here? Alexandria can hold 30,000 troops. Alright, you guys swing down here. Alright, we are going to win this battle. Very good. Oh, looks like a bunch more did join in here. Dumuhaliabid joined in. Victory. We captured that guy in battle. Perfect. Forcing them to retreat. Okay, so these guys... Let's get them marching over here. 25,000 troops. 10,000 troops. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We are definitely going to need France's army. Alright, well, we're getting kind of long here, so we are going to end this episode here. Getting very concerned that we're probably going to be handing this war off to the next person to try to win, but we will see what we can do here. I could probably... Could I drop 30+ thousand troops somewhere? I'm gonna have to bring in... I think I'm gonna have to bring in some mercenaries. At the very least, we're going to have to bring in the Varangian Guard. Let's see how that goes. Alright, but as I said, we'll be working on that again next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.